Hey guys, so I went with a sped up version and a voiceover for this video. I am going to show you guys how I plan my month. When I originally recorded the video, it just didn't work out quite right, and the best part was it ended up being super long. So I thought this was kind of the best of both worlds. Basically right here, I'm simply talking about what it is that I use for my monthly spread for. It is overview, big events, husband's work schedule, big things that the kids have going on, but very, very minimal detail. The spread that I'm showing you right now is actually my forward planning spread. And if you've seen my previous setup videos, you've already kind of seen this. This is where I just write down things, everything as it comes up. I write it down so that I can keep track of things. And when I'm actually ready to plan in the spread that I'm going to keep, everything's already written down. So I don't have to do a lot of searching or going through my phone or things like that. As you can see off to the side, I'd already pulled most of the stickers that I typically use. I will have to look for a couple here and there, but for the most part, everything is there together. So I'm putting the forward planning spread out of the way. And I like to plan with the pages out of the planner. It's one of the biggest benefits of a disc planner, in my opinion. I am a lefty, so the coil and all that always gets in my way. So this is the best of both worlds. The first thing that I always start with is I put down my husband's work schedule. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but I go through and I put an X on all the days that my husband requests. He's an ER physician, of days to work, shifts to take, and then once he gets a confirmation back, I set up the month. So I'm actually filming this the beginning of February because this is when I would normally set this up. And I go through and I put down all of the monthly stickers. The stickers that I'm using, I'm sorry, the work stickers. The stickers that I'm using are from Knockout Print Shop. I just got in touch with Jessica, and I think normally it's a night and day shift, and since my husband works all nights, I just asked her if she would make me a full set of nights, and that's what I use. And that's probably the biggest thing that we schedule around, so that's what I tend to start with in my planner. And I think I'm just going to go through and lay these all down. Again, these are from Knockout Print Shop, and I also tend to use a lot of stickers from Rose Colored Days, the Mamby Happy Planner, and Who Delally Day, which are all gold foil stickers as well. Like I said in the beginning, the biggest part of my monthly spread is to have a big overview of the big things that are going on. You're not going to find specific details. You're not going to find any other kinds of things, just mainly the events. And then I do like to line them up because it is what it is. I think most planner girls are type A, and I am definitely type A. So I get everything lined up, and I'll finish those in just a second. I only have a few more, I think. And the other thing, the tweezers that I'm using there are called EK Tools. I absolutely love them. Initially, it took me a while to get the hang of them because they kind of pinch apart as opposed to me squeezing them together to hold something. But once I got the hang of it, that little curve, it makes it so much easier to line things up. The next stickers that I got out are from Exo Mama Plans. I love to use these pencil stickers to mark our school days. We are a homeschooling family, and we meet in community every Monday. So this is how I like to mark it. Again, keep in mind I said the big events. My planner's not, my monthly spread is not where I'm going to get into the details. That's going to be in the weekly spread. So here I just want to be able to look and see which Mondays we're meeting, which Mondays we're not meeting, when is my husband working, things like that. This particular month, the last week in March, we're having spring break. So I did not put a pencil, but later I'm going to figure out how to mark that because I have some knockout stickers that are no school, but then I also have the holiday stickers. So I'm kind of trying to decide what I'm going to use there. I think I end up using both, but I come back to it later. And that's how I handle a lot of things in my planner. If I don't know in my gut what I want to do, I will go back and figure it out. This sticker is the Cleaning Lady sticker, again, Knockout Print Shop. I'm very lucky to have a lady come and help me out once a week. She comes on Mondays while we're out of the house at our community meetings. So I'm marking this down, and then I don't mark the last one because I'm still not sure how I'm marking spring break. So I will do that before the end of the video. I'm not sure. Oh, holidays, I think, was the next thing I was talking about, and how I'm going to mark some things. And my husband's payday is on the 20th. He's paid monthly. So I mark that day, and then we always have a budget meeting the day before, which is what I'm putting down there. Again, all of these stickers, other than the pencils, are from Knockout Print Shop. Let's see what we're doing next. Then I'm going back and marking my monthly tasks. So we change our filters on the first of the month. We give our dog her flea medicine on the first of the month. And I think that's one sticker I did forget. So I end up going and looking for that and adding that a little bit later on in the video. And I think what I'm talking about there is I typically move money and we pay ourselves on the 1st and the 15th. And the way that I usually mark that is a corner sticker, but on the 1st and on the 15th this month, my husband's working. So I really didn't have a place to stick that, so I wasn't sure what I was going to do. These are the stickers from the Mambi sticker books. I love the handwriting and the gold foil for holidays. So I usually white out what I'm covering up. So St. Patrick's Day and I believe daylight savings time beginning is what I'm whiting out here. And then I kind of figure out how I'm going to add those into the video. I'm so sorry. I haven't done a voiceover in a while. Into the planner spread. I do not mark out Ash Wednesday because I don't have a holiday sticker to cover that. So I kind of decide where I want to put in St. Patrick's Day. And then I think the next thing I put is daylight savings. And I end up moving that up. And I think what I end up doing later is I put down a piece of washi tape to kind of cover up the whiteout. And I think I don't know if I showed this in the video, but I do know that at the end, I also did that for St. Patrick's Day. I ended up making a change to that. So that's what I'm doing there. On the 19th is my birthday. This is my birthday month, and it is also my son's birthday on the 16th. And so I think that's what I'm marking now. And then the next stickers I think that I got out are going to be trash stickers, I think. Is that what I'm doing next? Yes. So these are from Stickers, Washi, and More. These were one of the first stickers I ever bought like four or 5 years ago for my planner. I absolutely love them, and I buy them in bulk. I will buy 5 or 6 sheets at a time, and I love them. They're one of my favorites. These are my gold icons from Hoodelally Day. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. Those are honey inked. I'm so sorry. Those are honey inked. Hoodelally Day is on my sidebar. Those come later. Honey inked, I mark balloons are for friends' birthdays, and the cakes are for family members' birthdays. So this month, and I know that I put another one on the 19th. Happy birthday, or birthday written out is for me. I have a sister-in-law who I share a birthday with, a nephew, my son, and my cousin. So those are all family, and then we have a friend whose birthday is actually March 1st. So that's the way I decided to differentiate between those, but keep the icons small, and I'm able to mark everybody's birthday. One of the things that I do as well is on the sidebar, which you'll see me do later, I list all the birthdays and the dates. So I like to be able to see them, but I list them at the side. And really and honestly, the reason I did that was I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do with that sidebar. So I do birthdays and anniversaries, and then I also do movies that I would like to check out. I find that's the best use because I do my finances in a different section of my planner, so I don't really use it for anything else. The washi that I'm laying down right now is from Simply Gilded. I think it was a seasons collection. I know that there was a winter and a spring and an Easter. This may be the summer one, but it matched this spread, so I went with it. It's gold foil and absolutely gorgeous. And I picked up the trash sticker to figure out where I was going to lay that down. I think in the end I ended up having to kind of move it because, excuse me, the washi tape had a little bit of wax on it, and it ended up not sticking very well. So I ended up moving it up in the end, kind of online with the birthday cake. And these are from Rose Colored Days, and these are the Hello, I think they're called Hello Seasons or Hello Months. And this is how I marked the first day of spring. It's hello. It has hello to the seasons and hello to each month. I love them. They're so gorgeous. Um, then I'm marking another Simply Gilded washi tape. I love these 5mm tapes. I think they are so, they're just so awesome. The Blue Bows is a 5mm, and I think the one at the bottom is like a 7mm. I love the skinnier washi for marking spreads. This is a trip my husband has to take for training out of town. It actually changes and later it moves. He's going to leave on the night of the 4th, but I don't think I changed that in the spread. It's just changed on my planner. Okay, so now I'm turning it upside down because I think what I'm going to do next is I'm laying down the washi tape that I like to do over the months that are in February. Now I actually end up completely changing this washi. I have no idea where I got it, but this is one of my favorites. It's a bunch of different perfumes and I absolutely love it. I get it all laid down and I'm not sure what changed my mind, but at the end you'll see the washi tape that I actually did use. And I believe all 3 of those washi tapes at the end are from Simply Gilded. This one, I can't remember where I got it from. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry. And now I'm using my Blue Bows. Again, I love the bow washi, but now that there's the smaller versions, I find that I like those a lot better. These are great for this kind of stuff where I don't have to mark anything else in the boxes, but I don't like to use those in my monthly spreads as often because they just take up too much space in the box for me. Anyway, so I'm going to finish up doing that. While I'm doing this, I wanted to talk about my videos for March. So I wanted to, I really like doing the month in review videos. I find that when I try to film Plan with Me's on a weekly basis, I very quickly get overwhelmed and it doesn't work out the way I want it to. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm trying to film my process this month and kind of see if I'm able to fit it in. And I'm going to do a review at the end of the month. If this is something you guys really want to see, if you really want to see Plan with Me's on a maybe I can do it every other week or something like that. But I want to get some feedback. I really like the in review because I can show you my thought process, why I picked the stickers, and I'm not trying to figure out how I'm going to use them. For some reason, when you turn on a camera, at least for me, the brain stops working and I can't remember why I'm planning it a certain way and all that kind of stuff. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. I would really appreciate it. So now I'm kind of talking about how I use the sidebar. In the top 5 section of the Inkwell Press, there's just like, I think it's little hexagons in the top. I write down the things that I do every single month. So I do my dog's medications. I change our HVAC filters. We clean our diffusers. I have a doTERRA order that goes out on the 15th, and I do a budget meeting. So those are the things I put at the top in that top 5 section. Now what I'm laying down are, I did a custom order. No, these may not have been custom. I'm sorry. Hudalali Day does amazing gold stickers on clear paper. They're foiled, and you can do silver and rose gold, some custom icons, things like that, or text. And so I put these down in the sidebar to mark, like I said before, my birthdays and anniversaries and movies. The movies was a custom one she did for me. And then I just laid down a YouTube icon, and that was another one she did for me. She had a couple of them on a sheet in a sampler, and I just requested that she make a sheet of them for me, and she was gracious enough to do that. Now that I figured out how to schedule videos, I know that I'm probably super late to the party. It makes this so much easier. I'm able to kind of film in batches and edit in batches around other things going on and schedule them to go up. So that's been working really well so far. I've been able to put up a video every single week. So now I'm back on the no school stickers, and I decided to put the words on the actual day that we're not meeting. And then I actually do use the spring break starts sticker on Sunday. But what was funny was I have the spring break starts is on the 24th, which is a Sunday, and then it ends on the 31st, which is also a Sunday. And that's what I'm dealing with right there. I know I'm almost out of frame and I'm so sorry, but I was trying to figure out how I'm going to mark the start and the stop when it's in the same box. So I left the stopping off for right now, and I'll come back to that later. As of this filming, I still haven't put it in because I just didn't know what I wanted to do with it. And then there I'm going back and adding in the cleaning lady for that last one, that last Monday. It's funny, I filmed this not too long ago, but when you try to go back and do it again, it doesn't always work out the way you think it's going to. And the original recording, I lost my train of thought in it, and I just figured this was the better way to go so you guys could at least see my process and I could explain it. I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, but I don't think I have. You see 2 soccer balls on the 4th and on the 9th. My son is starting spring soccer, and the first soccer ball is the practices are starting that day. The second soccer ball is games are starting on that Saturday. So I wanted to mark that in some way, but I haven't had the parent meeting yet, so I don't know any specifics at this point. Talking about the washi tape, so probably my husband's trip and how I like to mark those. And gosh, this is so funny. I haven't done this in quite some time, so it's interesting to watch. And I flipped it over because I think I was talking about my next video. The next video I plan to film is going to show you how I set up my weeks. I do it in batch. I kind of set up a framework and then do specifics week by week. So I'm probably talking about how I do that at this point. In the sped up version, it's kind of hard to remember, I'll be honest. Oh, and as you can see now, I've changed the washi tape. I took the perfume ones up, and I put this floral down. I'll flip the page back over in a minute. And I was also kind of talking about how I use those pages in the mission board. But my plan is an insert video that's coming up. I'm going to talk more about those. And there I'm just talking about the flexibility of the Inkwell Press. You can kind of move that page either to the back and use it as a note page or at the front. I like it at the front because I like the beginning of the month to be clean, and then I like having all the rest of that stuff. So I guess we're wrapping up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.